bodies of twin brothers found in Towns County near the North Carolina line, 90 miles from their home in Lawrenceville. The GBI initially investigating this as a murder-suicide, but tonight the family says they're not buying it. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn spoke with them just a few hours ago. He's live for us in our newsroom with more on this investigation and what the family has to say, Cody.
Well, Jennifer, the brothers Qaadir and Naazir Lewis were twins. The GBI says a hiker found their bodies at the top of Bell Mountain on Saturday morning. Both had been shot. The family couldn't believe it when they got the call hours later, knowing the twin brothers were supposed to be in Boston visiting friends.
We want answers. We want to know exactly what happened to the twins.
Naazir and Qaadir Lewis.
Those are my nephews.
Just a few weeks shy of their 20th birthday.
I can get past it, they're gone.
The twins' uncle, Raheem Bronner.
They're very protective of each other. They love each other. They're like inseparable. So I couldn't imagine them hurting each other because I never even seen them get into a fist fight before.
The GBI saying their preliminary investigation points to the twins' death being a murder-suicide.
We knew right away that wasn't true.
Family says the twins had a 7 a.m. flight to Boston last Friday.
Right there, we never heard from them. They missed their flight. We don't know what happened.
24 hours later, the twins' body found 90 miles away.
How they end out in the mountains, they don't hike out there. They've never even been out there. They don't know nothing about Hiwassee, Georgia. They never even heard of Bell Mountains. So how did they end up right there?
A mystery this family is trying to solve.
They had a huge support system. Like, we know them, that they wouldn't do anything like this. So to say that they did this to each other when they come from a family of love, they love each other, they always together, we don't believe that. They didn't do this to each other. Something happened in those mountains, and we want answers.
I did reach out to the GBI tonight. A spokesperson says the twins' autopsies is finished, but they're awaiting additional forensic testing to be finished, as well as the investigation portion of this, before they issue a final ruling on the brothers' causes of death.
Man, we back with another crazy story out of Georgia about two twin brothers were supposed to be catching a flight to Boston from Georgia, but end up missing a flight and was found in northern Georgia in a place called Bell Mountains in the woods. Both of them shot, deceased on the scene. Their bodies was found by a hiker that was hiking through the woods over the weekend. So that was the crazy thing about it. But the police pretty much said that it was a murder-suicide. Pretty much saying one brother shot the other brother and then turned the gun on himself. That's a lazy investigation about two young men who never been to a place called Bell Mountains before. Never knew it exists. So, like the family said, how the hell they get there? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a racist town or what, you know, but it's starting to be fishy because it's two young black men that was found deceased in the woods in a county that they pretty much wrapped up and said they did it to each other. Come on, man, that's a lazy investigation. You gotta come with something else with two young men who never been there before, but all of a sudden, their bodies is found miles away from, you know, what they know is called home. It just don't make no sense. But at the end of the day, you know, it gotta be justice for these two young men because they didn't do it to each other. And as the final autopsy come out, you will finally see what really happened. If they continue to go with the same motive, then as a family, I hire my own private investigator just to really figure out what the hell going on. If the police department can't give me no answers other than what y'all done said, and me as a family member know that ain't what the hell happened. No, we ain't finna go for that. But this a very unfortunate situation. You know, we want to send condolences to the family because it's a devastating situation to lose 2 family members, young men with a bright future so early in life before it start. It just don't make no sense. And there's nothing but question marks and answers that the family, questions that the family got. And because this don't make no sense. This out of character for these young men. They had a lot to live for. Why would they want to harm each other? Blood, brothers. That don't make no sense. But this the world we living in. If something happened to you, it's up to the investigators. It's up to the police department. If they not motivated to find or motivated to do their job, then it continue to show us what the Justice Department is about. Full of bullshit. Lazy. Don't want to do their job. But this the world we living in. It just don't make no sense. But we hope somebody be held accountable for this nonsense, this devastating act of crime that don't make no sense. And it need to be some real punishment for somebody who do this to 2 young black men and throw them in the woods like they trash. Pretty much. They don't got no heart, whoever did this. But we gonna keep updating on this story to figure out what the hell is going on, what happened, as information continue to come out on this case, because it definitely will. Now it's done, hit news, and it's done, going out into, the world. So people gonna be looking out. People they gonna investigate it more now, because it ain't under the cover no more. See, if they could have kept it under the cover, it'd have been good. Because they could have kept with they same damn story. But now, it's nationwide news. Now they going to do a thorough investigation of what the hell happened to these kids. But we want to send condolences to the family again. Rest in peace to the young men. And this another devastating situation. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We're in our last days. We're in our last time, devastating times in this world of evil and wickedness stuff going on. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We out. Pow.